Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another video. I have lots of messages for you as usual, and I have a feeling I'm going to end up channeling in this video as well. I've got to tell you about the people I've just seen and what's just been happening before I channeled some of these messages. Very odd, very strange. But before we get onto that, I want to say a massive thank you to all of the new subscribers on my channel. Thank you to all of you who are returning and watching the videos. I think that was people for Horn that just confirming that. Watching the channel, who've supported me all year and the years before that. Thank you so much. Well, I really started getting going with this end of last year, really. So I just want to say a massive thank you to you all, and for all of you on the memberships. I really, truly appreciate it. And I have an exclusive video coming to, a video that's coming to you first, and it won't come out until the weekend, sort of Sunday for everyone else. So I have got some things going on that in the memberships. Thank you so very much for supporting me and my channel, because I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think it would get moving. So big thank you. I really appreciate you all, truly. So as I say, lots of messages, lots of strange stuff. Bit of what's exciting news for me. I have a sale on my website. I'm giving 40% off all of the I think apart from one, which is a pay as you go, the coaching packages. I do intuitive empowerment coaching. So if you're going through awakening, you want to learn how to trust yourself again. If you can't listen to your inner voice, we can help you with that. Any goals that you want to set for 2024 and start changing your life. Yeah, now is the time to be thinking about that. So you can book on my website for that, and the psychic development coaching, which has 40% off as well. The sale runs from right now until the 31st of December. So if you want to develop yourself as a psychic medium with all your spiritual gifts, there you go, as the top of the big painting. If you want to do that, then book up now. It's all through on you just do it all on the website. You book, press the book button, and it'll take you to Paper Bell. It's all set up there. You can see when you want your first session. Obviously it'll be January at this rate. First session, which package you want, it'll all be taken care of for you. So please check that out. Yes, and I've done small videos on my coaching channel and Woman in Black Divine Messages. So I'll put links to those videos as well at the end or in the description. Okay, let's get to it. So this blinking plane that won't leave me alone, this ghost plane, I have, oh my God, and the pilot's just come in and stood against the, that's really odd. Yeah, I can see you. And there's somebody here with very long hair. Oh God, is that a woman? You know, I don't get to see women very much. There is somebody here with very long hair and like a cloak on, dark hair. I don't know who that is, but we're getting people already. Apparently I'm sitting here because I want you to concentrate on the message rather than sing. But you may be able to see people out there. If you're new here, we get so many things going on here. I have my tapping painting here, which is just off camera. We have sounds going on all the time. We have full-on apparitions, shadow people, lights flickering, all sorts of strange things. And I want you to be aware of that, because I have a feeling something strange is going to happen. So you may be able to see people outside this window, and not the people walking up the top. I'm in a basement flat here. So, and it's a very old place. This building was built in 1837. So it's a landmark. It's very interesting, put it this way, especially at night. So anyway, I'm going to get on with the purity of the messages for those of you who like that. Remember, they are speaking in imagery. So it's going to be odd. But for the first part, we're going back to this plane. There is a pilot standing in my room. Now, I keep talking about this plane that's underwater. And I can't remember if there you go. I can't remember if I said in the last one or which one it was that I had this dream where the plane rose out of the water and sat on top, or this vision on top of the water. Okay, very, very odd. Everything's a plane reference, I'm saying again. I don't know what's happening with it. Please check out previous videos for that. But what they've been doing is reminding me of airlines that have crashed, you know, had big crashes before. I don't know why. We've got a pilot standing here. I did give, yes, it was on the Woman in Black Divine Messages. I had the pilot come on and give a message to a flight crew. So you may want to check that out. I will put a link to that. And it was this guy, and he's still here. Okay. So I'm just going to read it out. Lufthansa. I saw the airline, plane, tragedy, nearly 100 on board killed. Now, I don't know which one that is, okay? I wasn't given any further details. I'd like to point out, if I think I may have done it on, I'm doing so many videos, please forgive me, I can't remember where I've said it, but a lady wrote to me, Andrea, hello, thank you so much for your information, but she told me that pilots, you know, I keep getting the numbers, and I often have to say 9er, and I have to say it like that. She said that pilots say the 9er, I think, is it 9er, before they give the flight number. And they say 9er anyway, so, you know, air traffic control or whatever, don't mistake it for a 5 or something like that. So that's really interesting. So I don't know anything. If you know anything about this Lufthansa plane, please leave a message. These are all crashes. I don't know if this one has happened already or what. We could be getting past, present, future here. I don't know. Then I got Manchester BE Fireball. I remember this one. The plane hadn't even taken off and a ball of fire went through. It was something to do with the jet fuel. Went through the cabin. So I remember that one. That was Manchester Airport in the UK. Then I kept seeing a runway, and I can see plane landing. When I went in the bathroom, I was standing at the sink, and I closed my eyes, and I could see I was up in the air, and I was looking down on a whole load of fields, and I was on a plane. It's obsessive the way they keep showing me this plane. I don't know what's going on. So I can see a runway. And you know the start of the runway, there's like markings, and then you've got the, almost looks like a road, you know, after that. But some sort of markings. And I could see that. I don't know if the plane was coming in to land. It's almost like I'm on this plane, whatever it is. And I can see across the road, across from the runway, and I can see cars going down on a road. Now, I know I've flown into Heathrow, I don't know how many times, and I know you have to come over there. Oh, is it the M1? The M1, or is it the M25? It depends which way you come in. I think it might be the M25. Might be the M25. It's not the M1, is it? It's the M25. The M1 goes up. Oh, it's the truth. It's the M25, right? You come over that and then you land, depending on which area you're coming from. Sorry, I'm not in my bubbles on the train. And then I heard the name Douglas. Now, I don't know if that was the pilot or McConnell Douglas, which is, you know, a company that makes planes. So I don't know. But, oh, and then I saw pilot sitting. Oh, yeah, the pilot was sitting. When I was getting this image of pilot, I'm not getting any other than the pilot at the minute. I did in the other one, but I'm not getting the name again. And when I channel, I can't remember. Okay. So, and that was yesterday. So then I got Air France. Now we know there was an Air France plane that crashed under the water. And then didn't find it for 2 years. I never get anything for MH370 apart from, and I'm going to say it, my guides have told me and maintained that it crashed somewhere in Sri Lanka. Jungle. That's all I get. I've always got that right from the start. Sri Lanka. That way. They've been looking in the wrong area. That's what I get. I don't know if that's right, so please forgive me. I'm just giving the message, okay? Right, then I started seeing the coastline, and I got that this was Spain, flying over the Costa del Sol. Sol? God, I know Spanish as well. Flying over the Costa del Sol, and it was the coastline, and one of these tall white buildings, like I see when I get messages about Lebanon and places like that. Right at the end, two of them. The hotel apartment blocks. I don't know where this beach is. Oh, somebody's just shouted, Alicante. Well, the airport for Spain that I've flown into before is Alicante. And a lot of you have probably flown in there if you're in the UK. Alicante. Okay. What else? And I'm looking out the window as it does that. Then I saw me standing somewhere that I couldn't even see. Me with binoculars somewhere, and I was just watching like that. I don't even know what I was looking at. Then I got Lufthansa again. And then it started getting very weird. Remember, they're speaking in imagery. I saw my grandmother, I think it was my grandmother, one of my family, is a baby, one of their photographs. Really odd. Really, really odd. Yes. Then it gets even weirder. I see the Queen on the balcony. Waving. I can see her now, waving. Then this is where it gets weird. And a little bit scary for me, because I was having a lie down because I did some exercises yesterday. With my health condition, I have to take rest periods, okay, whether I like it or not, and I really don't like it. I need to be busy, but I knew I was going to have a busy day today, so I had to take time after my doing what do you call it, training exercises. Metacons and whatever they call them. Anyway, so I then see Hitler, okay, in my room, but he's wearing almost like 19th century like frock coat, like tailcoat. Very odd. I didn't hear what he was saying. I want to hear what he's saying. Okay. But then it goes straight to the UFO gimbal flying around all over. And somebody's shouting at me now, there's lots of them about that we're not seeing. They are cloaked. They are watching. Okay, then I saw a military jet. Coastline, this time I heard Malaga. I've been to Malaga before, in Spain. A lot about Spain. Then I saw a stately home, and behind the stately home was a massive radar dish. Now, I can't remember if this was after. I think it might have been after it. It was after this. I saw Ancient Aliens, and they were doing the top 10 of UFO conspiracies, or not even conspiracies, hotspots, whatever, or things that had happened. And one of them was a place in the UK where they reckon it's our Area 51. And it's a stately home. I can't remember the name of it now. Sounds like Dunbar, but it's not Dunbar. Dun something, maybe. I don't know. And they tried going up there, and the military came, even though they said they weren't using it anymore. And you could see lights on in the tunnels underneath and that. And there was something odd about that. But it's almost like these radar dishes behind. It didn't look like that stately home, but I'm wondering if it's some reference or to another one. I don't know where all of this is going on, but there's like a radar behind. It's projecting up into the sky. You know, those big radar, those big, whatever they call them, dishes. So I don't know if that's a reference to that. Then I saw myself in a shark cage underwater. There's a lot about the water, a lot about the sea, a lot about the water. Now, I know in spiritual sense that can mean emotions. I just heard rising tide. I'm just going to go through it. We'll discuss it afterwards. So I'm in a shark cage, only it didn't look like a shark cage. It looked like an old-fashioned cage. Okay, and then this great white's coming along and it's banging its head at me to try and get at me. And there are two divers around me. Very odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, very odd. Then I heard fish tank. Water poured in the vision, in from this window. It filled right up to the top of this building, and it's 5-story. It's very old, as I've said, 5-story, and I was told fish tank. I'm in a fish tank. Something about water. A lot of, you know, and bearing in mind the 6 events video I did, there was a lot about tidal waves there, so I don't know, the rising tides we keep getting. So I don't know what that is, if this is a premonition for the future of it being underwater. I don't. Well, there are cities underwater, aren't there? They're definitely, so maybe that's a future premonition. 2036 I'm getting for something to do with rising tides and parts of the world being underwater that weren't before. Okay, really, that was 2036. I'm going to write that down. Okay, then, yeah, so I see the sarcophagus of an Egyptian pharaoh. They open it up, I'm inside it, and I get up. So I don't know what the heck that was about. 2036, parts of the world underwater. Really weird. Okay. Then I saw, is it the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao? And I saw that spider, again, there's references by 8 bloody spiders. It's a comment about the mother. You know, it's outside the museum. And I remember having photos taken there. And I saw that, and it's very like the thing on Stranger Things, the Demogorgon thing, yeah? This big thing with the legs. And that was in the tomb over me. And what I saw before, there was a lot of that, legs and like monsters over me trying to hold me down. Okay, I don't know what that is, because if I'm having to tell you this is not just my personal journey, this is something for you, this is something for the world. It's like being held down. So we'll get to that in a minute though. Then I kept saying, they keep showing me, remember, they'll speak to me with films, TV, characters, songs, whatever. And I kept saying Luke Skywalker and Return of the Jedi, and he was very composed knight. Which I believe is the force for good, and I'm hearing the music, you know what I mean? But I presume that's something to do with light workers. I'm hearing the zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, it's something to do with being composed together, learning. That could be with the father issues with me. God. But it could be patriarchal culture, issues with patriarchal culture. That's what I'm getting, issues with patriarchal culture. And because it's not good for either. There needs to be more balance. 2036 again, 2049, something about that coming into play. I've already been told there are riots coming. So a lot of heightened tension. I've had a lot of frantic energy, urgent energy, people wanting things more urgently and can't get to them. I think there's going to be a shortage of things, but there are rising emotions, people being cut off from certain things. We'll see as we go. Then I got the Pan Am, the Lockerbie one, 747, and the KLM plane crash 747, which I believe is I thought was the Tenerife one, you know, the one of the biggest disasters ever, where the two, you know, the plane was still parked on the ground and the other one came into land and in like that. But I'm actually seeing a different KLM plane. I've been shown lots of airlines. This has gone on since last year. I don't know what this is. I still believe EMP pulse. Okay, EMP. A lot of these planes that I see crash, some of them are old, some of them are new. I watched a thing on ghost planes after I was getting all this information. And, you know, some people think the planes have crashed and they haven't, and they don't know where they're coming from. Now, I'm sorry I'm talking fast, but I'm channeling. But I've been told that there are gateways, interdimensional shifts and gateways in the air. Okay, and so I think they go through them and maybe they crash on the other side and you get the mirror image here. Is that correct? That is correct. I don't know. Because it belongs here, so there's a mirror image here and it doesn't belong in the other dimension. Is that correct? That's correct. So it's that kind of thing. But I do get EMP pulse. And what I still see the White Cliffs of Dover, me standing on the beach with the older gentleman with the trilby hat on, the man in black. If you want to know more about them, men who guard me, angelics from 10th Dimension, please watch previous videos. The guy with the trilby hat, and we are walking away from this plane that's all mangled that crashed into the White Cliffs of Dover. So I don't know what the heck is going on there. A lot going into the sea. And I have to say, I was absolutely terrified and shocked when I watched Leave the World Behind from Netflix, because those images, the dust cloud, everything, they are the images I've been getting for so long now. So there's definitely something. 2039. Something's 2039. What's 2039? Upgrade. They say it like on Doctor Who. Upgrade. Robotic upgrade for health and mind. Going to interfere with controls. There's something going to go online in 2039. God, I hope it's not Skynet. It's going to turn into Terminator. Something going online in 2039 that's actually to help health, organization of health, or something that's going to affect controls, computer controls around the world. They showed me blackouts. I've been told about cyber attacks coming. I've done a video on that. Some of the things I've noticed, I've been surprised. I've been checking the news at night and all these things. The thing I said about Sellafield and what have you, that was on light. They'd hidden that and it just came out the other day. I'm getting purple blue light on there. So I was really surprised, because I get this information and we can't get off these timelines, and not to scare you, they're actually to inform you so we can change the course of where we need to be, yeah, just by speaking them. Then I saw Mel Gibson in Braveheart. I've never even seen that movie, okay, and an army of warriors. So I think that trying to show about keep going, keep battling, no matter how difficult it is. We have to do our job as light workers, okay. Right, now that was yesterday. I did that. I got asked to stop and I started again before. Now I had a very strange experience, but I'll give you this because we're running out of time here as well. I got this song. I was doing the dishes before, and as I'm sitting there, I got this song by Kid Creole and the Coconuts. So I don't know if this is a personal message for someone or it's part of it. Annie, I'm not your daddy. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Then I heard, the sea is dangerous. Battleships are ready. The fight begins now. We are watched from afar. Be careful. Keep hidden. The enemy is abroad. they're referring me to the interference that I get when I'm doing my videos as well. There you go. Then I saw some orbs, and the sea. I just heard the word sea, and then a great sea battle commences. Cannons to the left, cannons to the right. ... into the valley of the shadow of death. Charge of the Light Brigade, which is, it's a poem about Charge of the Light Brigade, which was in the Crimea, about it was a charge led by a British, the cavalry, I can't remember, soldier, officer, and it was foolhardy. It didn't work, and those people, but the army was wiped out, kind of thing. So then I got about these riots. I got Massachusetts, and then I got deadly tornado warning. Okay, and then I got police corruption may give rise to a riot. And now it says in the town of Indianapolis. I don't get that. Okay, Indianapolis. So that didn't quite make sense to me, but that's what I heard. Then I had this terrible frantic energy. That's right, yesterday, that's right, I forgot to tell you that. This dust cloud came in over me, and these bits of rubbish and debris fell on top of me when I was seeing something. Okay, so I don't know what, lots of debris. Something's been wiped out. I'm seeing the Empire. Now, Empire could, I'm not saying the Empire State Building's going to come down. I don't think that at all. But it's a metaphor, because it sort of broke in two and collapsed, and then it got stuck back together. So it's a metaphor for something. Empire. We keep getting these Star Wars references. Okay. And I'm getting Star Wars music. So it's about dark and light. That's what I pick up from that, yeah. Then I got a tornado war of words. We keep getting the war of words. Then I got riots in Michigan. Then I saw a bridge. Now, it wasn't the Golden Gate Bridge this time, but it was a bridge. And this big golden portal just behind it. Then I saw Archangel Michael standing, and then a whole load of fireballs going around my room, which was kind of odd, I have to say. Then I saw Black Cat walking, which Black Cat can be about intuition, messages. Then here's the weirder bit. Donnie Darko's rabbit when he dressed up as the rabbit. So that's about time changing, being on the wrong timeline. I mean, he was supposed to be dead, wasn't he? Oh, spoiler alert. But he wasn't. That was to do with a bloody plane. Oh my God, I've just realised. It was the plane's engine that fell on his house, wasn't it? It was a plane going over, and he was supposed to be killed, but he wasn't killed. The engine should have hit him. Oh my God. And there's pilots making himself known again. I've just heard McConnell Douglas. I don't know what this is. This is for us to piece together through imagery. So if any ideas, please leave a comment. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's where it ended. But I had, it was very odd for me. I've told you about this, these dimensions I can see into. And I always get the impression that I'm sitting in a field somewhere and all these people and the Men in Black guard, mate. Well, it was getting pretty frantic when I was in there. I had all the lights off so I could see all these people moving. I started seeing movie stars. I swear to God, I saw Alfred Hitchcock at one point, which may be a personal message for me because I'm trying to write scripts and things like that. But I don't know. The Ayatollah Khomeini again walking around. Oh my God. And but I could say this dimension, all these people, they stand there because from spirit they're all watching, they're trying to come through. And I'd done a divine messages not long before, so I don't know if people were still trying to get through. And they're coming in and they started getting really angry. Well, not angry, but they were frantic, the Men in Black. They were pulling them out. There were people pushed out of my room. At one point, one of them got a hold of two of them, and I just said, get up, get out. So I had to get out of the room. So that's why it stopped there. God, I don't know what goes on in the ethers and the etheric realms and the, but it's really leery over there. at the minute. So I don't know. These are strong messages. This plane it's really important, but I can't tell you what the heck is going on. I've seen a lot about this dust cloud, about things that are coming, a lot of underwater stuff, a lot of I'm hearing words now, misdirection. I'm going to channel for the next 10 minutes. This is a slightly longer video. We'll see what we get with this. Timelines must be changed. The other thing I've been seeing are arrows flying around. Like golden arrows. A lot to do with this dark coven, as I call them, trying to get information. Right, it's rising tides. I'm seeing anger. Something must be going to happen. What's going to happen to cause these riots and anger? Police corruption, because I see American police officers standing there. No, they've just shown me Bill Gates. Time to stop the spread of disease on the internet. The war of words. Balance must be sought. Bill Gates is going to invent something for children on the internet to safeguard them. It's going to shut down a lot of things, and it's going to cause a war of words, which means it's going to cause some contention somewhere. It's not for all. Okay. It's going to be a lot more health monitoring. And they show me a lot more surveillance in the world. On the Chinese style, trying to bring it in stealthily. It will be fought. They're showing me Nancy Pelosi. It's just something she's against. I don't know. I don't know American politics, okay? I know the basics. I did American history as well, so I know how it all works, okay? I did that in my degree, but the Civil War and stuff like that. Something's coming in, and they just keep showing me this plane. Tapping. What is coming in? Something about hydraulics. The hydraulics not working in a few of the planes. Now they're showing me the episode of The Ghost Whisperer. They're showing me plane crashes, some of them could have been avoided. Hydraulics, which we know right, okay, can we slow down please, because I can't get it all. EMP pulse causes problems with the hydraulics. 2014, there's more tapping. 2049 issues, more issues with the world. Hydraulics, EMP pulse knocks out all systems. I'm seeing lights go out. Cyber attacks. One coming in 2 weeks, planned around Christmas. NHS goes down. Oh God. Oh my God, I'm seeing like operations, everything, boom, 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 everything shut down. They're going to try it. It's almost like a world blackout. Let me see, we're getting flickering for my candle there. There is so much coming in. It's like a little domino effect. Dum, 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 dum. Riots. Riots on the streets of Paris. On Christmas Day. 25th of December. And a lot of negative energy needs to be brushed out of the purging. I know a lot of us are going through a purge at the minute for emotions and stuff like that, but it's almost like the world has to purge. It's like a broom clearing out. The Hamas tunnels will be cleared before they can do anything. They will be saved. They're going to try and make sure they're going to, yeah. More attacks have been lined up and planned. Those guilty by association will suffer. The threats being made somewhere. Qatar. It's like real threats being made about all the people who are involved. And I'm going to go switch here to this sea battle. The grain won't get through. There's going to be a shortage on grain. There's going to be a sea battle. I know somebody else who picked this up. But there's going to be a sea battle. Excuse me. Like on the scale of World War II. Freedom comes to those who wait. I keep seeing the Statue of Liberty. New York is saved from the water. Rising tides must be dealt with to avoid excess flooding. It's like storms, hurricane. It's like the world is just being weather beaten next year. From January on, there's a frost coming. I picked that up earlier, a real deep frost. There's going to be parts in the southern hemisphere that experience snow where they wouldn't. And then they're going to be raging forest fires like Australia, New Zealand. An earthquake in Christchurch will return. Do you know, can we just halt this, please? Because there's so much coming out. Oh, 2 more. Oh, God. Which ones do you want me to do? Pull back from crisis talks now. They're not getting you anywhere. Firm action is required. They must say that you are serious in wishing to save people. Something about Rwanda. Africa. The pirates coming too close to 2 tankers. Some are killed, 5 are killed. And there's a battle on one of the ships. The SS Tourmaline? I don't know. Tourmaline. Okay. Thank you. That's all for today. Shuts this big book and walks away. Okay. I guess we're done then. Okay, Indianapolis. Something with Indianapolis. There's a trigger, lots of triggered events. Police corruption. Somebody arrested that shouldn't have been arrested. Causes a massive problem. Civil liberties are threatened. I'm not going to say any more. That's all I'm getting. And that's around. Can you just tell me when that's around? Imminent. Up into January 2024. Okay. Right. We're going to stop it there. I'm going to stop it there. Okay. This is getting... I am just channeling like I just spit and it's like being sick. I just please check out the Woman in Black Divine Messages. God knows what's going to happen tonight. Last night there was so much going on. Honestly, they're waking me up at certain times. They moved my bed. I was lying there this morning and I've been tapped in the night. I've had all sorts of things. I've got the hiccups and dry throat, sorry. Very, very, who's that? Oh God, that's a giant face over there. Whose face is that then? Just have a quick look around the room. Oh yeah, one's walking over there. Listen, have you heard the little bangs? I don't know what's going on. Oh, somebody's looking in the window. Okay, I swear to God, I want one of those cameras for outside. I swear I'd pick something up. Anyway, so there's a lot of energy going. There's a lot of fast-paced energy. So remember, we talk about this. We, try and get off these timelines. If we're united, we can do that. And if we keep doing our jobs as light workers. So some things are fated events and we can't stop them. But the idea is to inform, so we learn, so we stop. Yeah. And just by talking about them, and we can help get off the timeline. Still seeing a volcano. Oh, hey. So dust cloud come over and loads of debris falling on me. I've seen explosions in the distance. That's what freaked me out about that movie. Because I'd seen all that well, worse, quite frankly. But a breakdown of communication in the world. Everything's just going to shut off. Attacks, a coordinated cyber attack. May 2024. Right, I'm going to have to stop because I'm just going to go on. Where's my guide? Why can't he just, plug in, please? Sorry, I just had to get that out, apparently. I don't know if you saw that, but one of them just bowed at me. And then one of me, if I go to do that or anything like that, somebody gets me on the shoulder and goes, no. It's really weird. Anyway, so, War of the Worlds. I thought we were done. That's all you need to say, finish. Great, I'll just leave you with that. Don't worry. There's going to be more. I'll have one again on Sunday. I can see this is just going to go on. So, big thank you to you for watching and hanging out, getting this far. So yeah, please check out if you want to develop your gifts. If you want to, your unique gifts. I'm all about self-empowerment. You want to feel self-empowered and more in tune with your intuition, so you're not just being blocked by naysayers around you and people, living by other people's opinions. Please check out the coaching packages I have. The coaching video is for you as well if you're feeling like that. Links to that in the description. Remember, everything is taken care for you on the website, so just book, do whatever. 40% off until the 31st of December from now. Okay, and please check out the other channels. Again, something's trying to appear here. Okay, please join the memberships if you want to see. You'll need to be on the Orion membership. No, I'll do, from Centaurus up, I'll do this one. I'll be doing another exclusive video for Orion. But if you check out the, it's teaching you how to see the spirits around me. So check it out if you're on Centaurus and Orion. I'm going to put that one on for you. Please check that out. You'll get that. I'll put it out next week for other people. Okay. So take care of yourselves and don't be scared. We can do something about this by being united and changing things. Yeah. If we change what we have in here, then it's just like the Michael Jackson song. Start with man in the mirror, or the woman in the mirror, or he, she, whoever you are, however you identify, change that, and then the effect goes out into the world. It's dead simple. It's all in, the power is all in our hands. Okay, take care of yourselves and I shall see you next time.